Hey, what's going on, you guys? I just got out of the shower. If this is a mess, whatever. But click right here, first of all, if you want to watch my Halloween video that I did about a year ago. I think it's pretty good. I'm not even sure if I'm running ads on that video. You know, I'm not making any money. I just want you to check it out because I think it looks pretty good. So click on that before you watch this. Anyway, even if you don't watch it, I know the title of this video is a little weird, but I'm going to explain. Don't worry. I saw Sir Paul McCartney last night. Oh yeah, I saw a Beatle in person for the first time in my life. I'm even wearing the Abbey Road shirt that I bought for the occasion. And oh my god, you guys. Seriously, the best concert that I've ever been to. And I've seen Gorillaz. I've seen Gorillaz, and this beat out Gorillaz. Gorillaz is still up there for me because it's a once-in-a-lifetime type thing. And Paul tours like every other year or so. But still, I have never seen a Beatle in the flesh before until last night, and it was amazing. I sang along with him. You know, he was right there on the big monitors in front of me. I mean, it was really cool, and it was an amazing concert. He played for like 3 hours straight with no intermission. It was amazing. It was just amazing. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the set list. He played more Beatles songs than any of his own material. And I love that because he knows that's what people are there for. He knows people want to hear the Beatles stuff. There was actually an awesome DJ mix before the show was starting of some Beatles songs that were incorporated into like techno dance beats. It was really unusual. I had never heard of that before. It was really cool. But you know, the show started. He came out. Everybody, woo! I got some pictures on my phone. If I can get them on here, I'll paste them. Anyway, but yeah, the show opened up with Magical Mystery Tour. Fucking incredible. I mean, like the colorful, like psychedelic lights that lit up on the stage and stuff like that, and he came out, roll up for the mystery tour. It was just so fucking cool how he did that. So that was amazing. The next song he played was Save Us, which is from his new album that came out last year. It was actually one of my favorite albums of last year. Save Us, the first track, great, cool rock song, one of his own compositions. Really, really good. The next song he played was All My Loving from With the Beatles, which is amazing. It's one of my favorite early Beatles songs, honestly. Then he played Listen to What the Man Said from his Venus and Mars LP when he was still in Wings, which is a really good song. Then he played Let Me Roll It, which is off of Band on the Run, which is great. Then he played Paperback Writer, another amazing single from the Beatles. He played My Valentine. It has that music video with Natalie Portman and Johnny Depp, and they're like sign languaging the song or whatever like that. My Valentine. It's a really good song. You guys should check it out. Then he played 1985, which is another Wings song that came off of Band on the Run. The last song on Band on the Run, actually. Then he played The Long and Winding Road, another awesome single by the Beatles. And then he played Maybe I'm Amazed, which is a huge famous song from him and the Wings. I've Just Seen a Face, amazing song from Help, love it. We Can Work It Out, another amazing Beatles single that I was not expecting for him to play, but he did it, and that was great. Another Day, one of his classic compositions, not a Beatles song, but it's a really, really upbeat, really happy song. It's just another day. Really, really good. And I Love Her, another one of my favorite Beatles songs. I think it's from the Hard Day's Night album. Blackbird from the White Album by the Beatles. Here Today, which is a really sad song that he wrote about a conversation that he never got to have with John Lennon before he got killed, which was really heartfelt, just a really sad song. But it was really good, really sweet. And then he played two from his new album once again. He played the title track, New, and then he also played Queenie Eye. Two amazing songs from his new album that came out last year. Really, really good. Then he played Lady Madonna. Amazing Beatles single. And then he also played All Together Now from the Yellow Submarine soundtrack, which I was not expecting at all. But man, that was fun to sing along to. Bum, 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 sail the ship, boom, 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 chop the tree. Just fucking awesome. It was great. And then he came back out and played Lovely Rita off of Sgt. Pepper's, which was, it's one of my favorite songs on Sgt. Pepper's. I wish he played like full Beatles albums. There was a few old people surrounding me. I was going to mention that too. This was one of the worst crowds that I've ever been in, though, because I've never dealt with so many old people in my life coming to see this guy. And they were all just, kind of sitting down, acting like it was no big deal, when I was wanting to stand up and fucking dance the whole time. But, the people behind me, people beside me were already, like, tapping people on the shoulders to sit down or whatever. It was really annoying. But, it's a different generation that I'm dealing with here. Whatever, the show was great. Next up, after Lovely Rita, though, he played Everybody Out There, which is really, really good. Another song from his new album. Not one of my favorites from the new album, but it's still a really good song. That's another thing. I got a whole lot of stares. A whole lot of, like, old people look back at me as I'm singing along to these Beatles songs. And I guess they just assume, what does this young kid know anything about the Beatles? That don't make no sense. Made me feel pretty good, actually. Alright, anyway. Sorry. After Everybody Out There, he played Eleanor Rigby. One of the best songs from Revolver by the Beatles. Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, psychedelic, fucking crazy-ass song from Sgt. Pepper's. Love it. Something, he did a tribute to George Harrison by playing Something, which is really, really great. And then he played Obla-Di Obla-Da from the White Album. Amazing. Band on the Run, the song from the Band on the Run album by Wings. Back in the USSR, the first song on the White Album. Let It Be. You Knew It Was Coming, the song from the album Let It Be. Then he played Live and Let Die, which actually came with some pyrotechnics. It was really cool. Live and let die! And then, like, fireworks and shit shot up inside the Coliseum. It was amazing. My God, fire and all this shit. Dun dun dun, dun 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 dun. It was really, really crazy. Oh my God, it was amazing. And then he played Hey Jude, and this was the last song of the official set list or whatever like that. Really cool. At the end of Hey Jude, all the music stopped, and he just let the audience do the na 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 Hey Jude. We did that for like 5 minutes. It felt like all by ourselves, but it was so amazing to sing along with him at that part. Really emotional performance. Really, really great. It was the last song of the official set, and he came back out for 2 encores. He left the stage, everybody clapping, yelling for more, or whatever like that. And he finally came back out and broke into Day Tripper. Which is really great because the rest of the songs in the 2 encores that he did were all Beatles songs, which is awesome. Yeah, he played Day Tripper. And then he broke into Birthday, which he was like, if anybody out there in the audience is having a birthday today, this song's for you. They say it's your birthday! It was really, really fun. And then he played I Saw Her Standing There, which is really, really great. I wish he did play more early Beatles songs, because he only had like 3 or 4 in there for the whole show. All the other Beatles songs are kind of like later day stuff. But still, it's Beatles. I don't care. Play me anything by the Beatles. Then he played Yesterday to end out the first encore set. And then once again, people were standing out there yelling, screaming for more, and he was like, oh, you guys want to keep rocking? And then, of course, everybody's like, yeah! And so he came out and he broke into Helter Skelter. Holy shit. When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of this light. And it was really fucking, it's just the energy and the lights going off and just, it was so sick. And then he played the last 3 songs of the Abbey Road Melody all together. He played Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, and The End to end out the show. And confetti shot off as soon as the end ended, and it was really, really cool. So as you can tell by that set list, man, it was some amazing songs, some amazing Wings songs, some songs in there I hadn't heard before, which now I'm really turned on to because of this show. I really like those songs now. Because I'm going to be honest, I was just there to hear the Beatles songs. You know, I was going because I wanted to see a Beatle perform Beatles songs. And my God, did I get it, man. But anyway, at the end of all this, to explain the title of this video, though, in the middle of the show, this woman held up a sign, and it said, "Trick or treat, please sign my feet." And she was like in the middle in the front row sections or whatever like that, and Paul saw it, and he was like, I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about doing it. And he had this woman come up on the stage in the middle of the show, and he signed her feet. Just like the sign says, Paul McCartney. I don't know how that woman's ever going to take a shower ever again, because it's going to get marked off. But, you know, she got a hug at the end, which would just I would probably pass the fuck out. So she can always live with the knowing that she got to hug a Beatle. Fucking jealous as hell. Her name was Nina or something like that. Kind of a bigger woman, older woman. But yeah, she got her feet signed by Paul McCartney. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. And even Paul said, he was like, this is the first, and it's also the last. And that was really funny. That's another thing. Paul McCartney had such a great energy for his age. He made you feel like he actually cared about you, even though he doesn't even know you. It was his energy and just how funny he was in between songs, telling stories about some of the songs, about how For the Benefit of Mr. Kite was written from an old circus poster. John Lennon had just copied down some of the lyrics from that poster, really. And that's all how that song was written. About how Queenie Eye was inspired by a game that he used to play as a child. Really, really amazing, and that's just what kind of capped off the show, was just how personal he was with the audience, and how cool and just awesome he was. So yeah, amazing show. Really weird. Never seen a foot signing before at a concert, which is the first for sure. That was really cool. Just an amazing show. Can't believe I got to see Paul McCartney in the flesh. Amazing, amazing Beatles songs. And I might have ordered the Beatles in Mono vinyl box set last night after I got home because I was just so fucking jacked. I actually listened to the Blue album with my parents all the way home. My girlfriend went with me too, which she had way more fun than she thought she would, which is great. But yeah, we were listening to the Blue album all the way home, and I was just like, I want to keep listening to Beatles music. I couldn't fucking stop. Yeah, I might have ordered it, and there may be an unboxing video coming next week. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyway, I don't know when this video will go up. It'll probably go up later tonight when everybody's out trick-or-treating and having fun with their friends. But whatever, have a happy Halloween. And thank you guys for watching. I know this isn't really a Halloween-themed video, but like I said, go watch my Halloween video that I did last year, because I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, awesome. Love you guys. See you guys soon. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Love you. Bye-bye.